So there was no option to wreck on Saturday. I mean,
No.
you know, the way these guys run and they wreck, and the backup car comes out, it has an identical setup. You did not wreck on Saturday.
No, you did not.
So
No.
did you kind of hold back a little bit, knowing that you had a little bit more for the race?
I'm not sure that we were smart enough to do that.
See, they're not telling you everything. Now, we ran dirt, too, the same week, same car.
Yeah.
You know, they're not telling you all of it.
Too, yeah.
So you ran like a week show?
Oh,
like
Thursday night you run Columbia, dirt track, and then you run Saturday and Sunday was dirt, asphalt, dirt. Yeah, you use the same car.
Now you're talking about, you know, when the first time, you know, started radios, but I remember when Cale flipped our car qualifying in 83, we didn't have a backup car, we didn't have radio in the car or anything. If we could have had a radio in the car, because say the first lap was over 200 miles an hour, we could have stopped him right then.
Now, you qualified real well at Daytona, and I think had just a little bit of trouble at Daytona. Is this the same car from Daytona?
This is not. That car's still in the hospital, if you
Okay.
want to call it that.
All right. Gotcha.
We had a brand new one for Talladega, and it turned out really well. It worked real good in the draft, and we were able to push Frank Kimmel up to the front from restarting it back in the pack. And it was nice to be able to see the car do that, and I think the guys really appreciated seeing their hard work get put to use.
So obviously the people at De Haas, I mean, that's two super speedway cars and two pretty dominant performances. So that tells you where that team's going.
They got
right there.
their speedway program down there, I think.
Oh yeah, I think we got almost every program down. At least we're trying to. You know, we only have 10 races, so my guys have a lot of extra time to sit there and really focus on the tracks that we're going to, and make sure that when we do go out, we have a great performance. And they've done an awesome job so far.
Now, did you run Rockingham?
I did. We did run Rockingham. We didn't qualify so hot there, but we did race. We raced fairly well, and I learned the track about 3/4 way through, and really started to pick up time. And we finished 12th. And
wow.
We thought that was career best, and then we go like less than a week later, and then we just dominate and like had a 6th place career best. So hopefully we can continue the trend of like a career best until we win one.
And the next race is what?
Pocono, June 7th.
So you've gone from Daytona to Rockingham, Talladega to Pocono, 4 completely different racetracks. I mean, what fits your driving style? What do you like?
Well, I learned a lot of discipline from Rockingham, but almost any track I can go.
And we're here with Mr. Dotson. Mr. Dotson is very involved in the community, involved with NASCAR Tuck. Tell me about having this here in Mooresville in Race City, USA, a city that you're very involved in and embedded with.
Well, first of all, it's John Dotson. You call me John, not Mr. Dotson. That's for the students at NASCAR Tech. Fortunately, I work for a great company that allows me to get out and do some community relations and help put this thing together. It's been a dream for a few years for us, and without the help of the travel and tourism, we couldn't have done it with their financing and our hoteliers here in town. And this is something that will immortalize our legends, you know, in NASCAR. They made it happen for us. Hopefully it's going to help travel and tourism, bring people downtown, keep us a few more restaurants open, and you got to capitalize on your strengths, you know. And you go to a Mayberry or a Mount Airy, they capitalize on the Andy Griffith Show and Blowing Rock, you know, with their antique stores, and we're seeing it here. We're starting to get it. So I hope the community sees the value in it.
Well, it's beautiful, and it was a wonderful presentation. Thank you for everything you do for the community and definitely for motorsports.
Well, thank you so much. Motorsports has been my life. My dad raced on the beaches at Daytona.
Hey guys, and I'm here with Dennis, and Dennis and I were talking, and I noticed he doesn't exactly have a North Carolina accent. Dennis, where are you from?
I'm from Londonderry, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. And I noticed by your shirt, tell me a little bit about your drivers of choice.
Well, 2 of them, Carl Edwards and also Mark Martin. Carl, I jumped on board when Mark retired, and then he came. Martin came back, and I said, "Uh-oh, now I'm real confused." So I figured.
All right, we're here with Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller is involved in the Mooresville community quite a lot, most notably with Stocks for Tots. But you're here today for the Walk of Fame. This is a really neat thing for Race City, USA.
Well, thank you. This has been a long time coming. You know, it took us about 5 years to do it, but it wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't have been for the Hall of Fame, the North Carolina Auto Racing Hall of Fame, and all the people that are on that board, and then Ron Johnson and John Dotson and I just picked up the ball and started running with it, you know. It took a long time to do it, but obviously you can see it was worth it.
Absolutely. Now, you retired from Penske a couple years ago. How are you enjoying your time? You say it seems like retirement has made you busier than when you were working over there.
Well, I do an awful lot of charity work. Everybody knows that, so they keep coming to me, right? So that keeps me busy. Plus, you know, even though I do miss the competition, I miss the people. But I don't need all the deadlines anymore in my life. You know, this is the rest of my life. And then I go back and every day I go work on, you know, I have a restoration shop and restore vintage cars. So
great.
that's my hobby. So I get to finally do my thing.
Well, thanks for everything you do for Mooresville, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.